enough so that I can build an observatory. I'm not sure if it's within one tile or within 2 tiles. I'm pretty sure it's 1, but hopefully it's 2. We can adopt another policy, and we are going to get legalism. So I guess we didn't even really need the monument, but oh well. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Flaming Phoenix, also known as Alex. Today, welcome to episode 1 of me playing as Venice in Tier 5. So, if you don't know, Venice is in a DLC or in an expansion pack, and you can only build 1 city, and that's all you have. You can puppet other cities, but this is all I have for right now. So I am going to make Venice here. Okay, it seems to be enough. There's lots of hills around, some mountains, some jungle, and some plains. All very good. First thing I want to build is a worker. And you might say, no, build monuments, but trust me, the worker, or actually, the worker for now is good, because of course the monument will give me enough culture to be able to get a social policy, but a worker is going to do more than a social policy, at least in the beginning. So, okay, off to next turn. So, basically the strategy plan is big city, and by big city I mean big borders, big population, big production, and big gold, and big culture. So yeah, I need to take on other empires with 1 big city. So that's going to be challenging, but at the same time it's fun, and it kind of reflects how I play anyways, because I like to play and by really beefing up my cities, and that kind of, if I can do it right, it kind of creates a snowball effect, and it just lets me get stronger and stronger in some multiplayer games. So we found 13 culture. You see, we didn't even need that monument really. Otherwise, I am going to research pottery, start to get some faith coming in, because that's good. Pantheons can be a really good source of bonuses if you choose the right ones though. So let's go for tradition, and there's also a city state over here, which is good because we can gain influence with them with our great merchant, and also we can eventually annex them. So that's all good. We're gonna have a little worker pop out in 1 turn, and he can start building a farm actually, and we can start getting more food and really get that population, really start pushing that population. And at the same time we can start building the monument now. Here we go. So Quebec isn't very happy, but they'll go away soon. What do they have? They have sugar, they have bananas. And it's actually quite good that they're here, because eventually maybe they will be kind of bothersome to our borders. But for now, they will be able to get that sugar, which we won't be able to get for a great many number of turns. So I am going to get this, since we aren't building any wonders, and it's going to lead to some other good stuff. In terms of what we're researching, I think writing would be good, or maybe archery. I'm going to go for archery just because it's shorter, and it will let us build the Temple of Artemis, and also some archers. And in Civ 5 combat, distance units are basically the best. So here we go. We have our little worker coming around, and did I say worker? We have our warrior coming around, and our worker has done his farm, so he's just crossing over now, which is all jolly. Here we go. We can start building another farm here, and we found some ruins right here, which is good. Let me just dismiss that and start building a shrine. So things are moving quite fast. We are already on turn 16, and it's been barely 5 minutes. So people with armies, of course, I don't have a very big army. I just have my warrior, but I don't have the smallest army either. We got some gold, which we can use later, because Venice is quite, it actually does use gold. Let's get some, let's have a look. I'll get some masonry if we want to chop down this jungle, which we might want to do for these gems. Right, let's pop off into next turn, and these guys can just keep having a little look around. just to see where we're going to expand our borders and stuff. We have these mountains. I'm not sure if I'm close enough so that I can build an observatory. I think I'm not sure if it's within 1 tile or within 2 tiles. I'm pretty sure it's 1, but hopefully it's 2. We can adopt another policy, and we are going to get legalism. So I guess we didn't even really need the monument, but oh well. Only a few turns. Now, my science is not too great, so I'm actually going to abandon this, and I'm going to go for writing and try to get the great library. Things I'm building, I am going to build I'm going to start building an archer just in case somebody else comes along. If I'm going to discover writing in 6 turns, and it's going to take me 7 turns to... No, if I'm going to... What? Yeah, it's going to take me... whatever. Okay, I give up on that. Next turn, and let's have a look. These mountains are good because they give me a good defense, because people coming through here will have a choke point if they either come down from below or if they come from above through here or through here. So that's very good for defense. Right, we can get these guys to start working on the gems now, which is good. And these little workers here should be able to build a mine, but we didn't research that thing that I was going to research, so we don't have it. Our warriors here are going to come around. We have some ruins which we can discover, which is great. Hopefully that gives us a good advantage or something. And right, let's get these guys moving around. We have 2 new ruins actually, which is good. And Marion, what did you want?
To look.
Okay. Well, wait for me for the movie, okay?
We're watching Smurf too.
Okay. Okay, so let's build a farm with this guy, and it's good. It's turn 25 already, and we have quite a few farms, and that's good. It's going to increase our growth, even though farms is not always the most efficient thing for growth. Okay, right. Let's research masonry, because we are going to need that. We've discovered Mount Kilimanjaro. However, it's far, far away. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's far, far away. We aren't going to be able to get that. However, there's another ruin here, and there's a city-state there. So, in terms of defense, if anyone's coming through the north, we have the city-states which we can ally with, and it's going to be hard for them to come through here. So they are going to have to come through here, and that's only 3 tiles instead of all of these tiles. So that's going to be a massive choke point. And if they try to come through here, of course there's a choke point here, but there's also going to be the city-state, which if we're allied with, will really, really start taking on the enemy if the enemy comes into its borders. City-states aren't very attacky, but they are defensive. So if your enemy comes through, it will definitely attack them, and hand their ass to them. Good. We got masonry, so I'm gonna have to choose something else to research. I'm gonna go for animal husbandry in case we can see any horses in our territory. We've found Gandhi. Now, recently in my Civ games, I found Gandhi to be a little bit of a warlord, and just, he goes around declaring war. We got some more population from that ruin, so that's good. There's one last one right here, and then I can bring my warrior back to defend against anything that may come. I might just send him on auto explore, because I do have my archers here, which I built, which is good. Now, do I have any horses in my territory? No, I don't. I can also build, get another social policy, I'm going to get this food one, since I really want my population to increase. Now, the tactics I'm using here to get Venice as a strong city will also work on any other civ, but this is really intended for like one big major city. See, I haven't built a settler, because a settler would mean researching roads, using quite a few turns to build a settler. So if you want to have a good capital, and then at like turn 50, build a settler, then that's one thing you can do. Another thing you can do if you're playing multiplayer and you're playing as the Shoshone, what I would recommend is get lots of Pathfinders, and then when you get to runes, select settlers from the runes, and then you get a lot of settlers early on. If you play as the Shoshone, then you will get what I mean. Right, how much time has it been? Okay, right, we still have 5 minutes, so that's all good. Let's go into sailing. No, not really. Plantations, maybe, because we have that cocoa. So we could build a plantation onto that. I think maybe some more workers. Our production isn't very good. Okay, we got spearmen now. Our production in Venice isn't very good. It's 6, so we might want to increase that, and that would be good. Food growth is coming along. Right, these guys can go back out there and see if they can find more runes, because that would be good. Hopefully give us some more population, maybe some more gold, you know, who knows. So let's get these guys on auto explore. Meanwhile, in Venice, I do want to buy another worker, and so that would just that would just permit us to get more tile improvements. We can found a pantheon. And I think now this is where you should spend a lot of time, really just seeing which one is best for you. So you want to kind of have a look at the surroundings and see what types of resources you have. So I have mines, so +1 faith for copper, iron, salt. That's not going to do any good. These top 4 aren't going to be very good. Fertility rights might be alright. Right, God of Craftsmen. I only have 1 C, so not really good. +1 culture from pastures. I'm not gonna have any pastures really, so not good either. +1 from fishing boats. I don't really see a lot of fish. Not good either. Right, I'm just gonna keep going through these quickly. Right. This is what I'm gonna get. Sacred Path. I'm going to get +1 culture from jungle tiles, which is great because all these tiles around here are all jungle, and that will give me a lot of culture, and that is very good. So we got the calendar, we got our work as well. We can send him to the to build mines, and that will just help with our production, because our production is very bad right now, and our science is lacking actually. Normally, kind of. You will have you know that you have very good science if your science is half of what turn it is. So turn 35, so my science should be 16, 17 around there. So right, I am going to build a caravan, or no, I'm just going to go for a great library. It is going to take me a long time, but I'm just going to have to invest those turns. So otherwise, I'm going to go for bronze working. That will let me remove the jungle. I thought it was the other thing, the quarry thing, but no, it wasn't. Okay, so these guys can still build a mine though. Someone's built the Stonehenge. Okay, well, faith is quite good, but I don't think the Stonehenge is really worth it. This guy has made lots of farms, and that's really good. If you go on citizen management, you see that's really helping with the food. We're not having a lot of production, but if we build mines up here, we will get 2 more production. How is our production? It's still 6. Yeah, so production-wise, we're doing quite badly. So if we can mobilize our workers to do something, that would be good. Okay, it's just coming up on 15 minutes, and if you're wondering why okay, we're going to be able to build a mine there. So if you're wondering why I time all my videos and stuff, I don't monetize them. I don't plan on monetizing them, but I do it because I'm using Shadowplay actually to record, and if you don't know what that is, I've made a video about it that you can check, but it's quite terrible. The audio quality is terrible. Most of my past videos are terrible. I'm trying to make them better, but yeah. You know, I'm quite busy these days, so it doesn't really always work out. But yeah, so it basically is just a recording software that you get for free if you have an NVIDIA graphics card. Right, so our grade library has been built somewhere else, so we can't build that, which is a real bummer. However, no, this won't do much either. Right, a library then, I guess. And over here I am going to build a mine. It suggests building a farm. However, I really need the production. I'm on 12 production now, and that's only because I did not have the what's it called? Great library. So my production, I think, is still 6. Right, we have unhappiness, and that's very bad for growth. As you can see, 39 turns now, and before it was like 7, 9, 10 turns. Now it's 40 turns. So we really need to do something about that, and I am actually going to first of all build a scout to look for more ruins, and also get these guys mining up here, and that will help us get more happiness. I'm going to do that now. And policy, I'm going to get this. Oh, there you go. That came just in time. And you see now it's jumped to 13 turns instead of 40 turns. So that's quite a big difference. So if you want growth, happiness is really a big... It's the key almost. Key and food. Those are the two main things. Right, we have scouts. So let's get these guys up and about exploring. Otherwise, let's build barracks, I guess. That will give us more XP for our units. I would like to also build another mine up there. Now that this mine is finished, this will give us some iron. Eventually we can get rid of that and just build a farm because iron becomes irrelevant. But we might need it for ironclads or, you know, something along there, and it gives us some production. 3 production actually. That's quite good. Okay, we got a whole bunch of things popping up. Notifications. Let me also get some... Should I get some trapping? Yeah, that will let us build a camp around these deer. And... Okay, that is about time. Just a little bit more. Okay. So yeah, Shopee can only record 20 minutes. So that's why I try to time my videos 15 minutes, so that if I run over the time limit, it's okay. Right. What we can build is this national college. However, we could try to get 16 faith if we build a temple now, and I will do that and try to get religion. Now, these Indians are staying about. I hope they don't try to steal our workers. I have met Ur. That's cool. Science-wise, let's go and research sailing. I mean, we're going to have to research it anyways, so might as well research it now. Pantheon has been founded somewhere away. The Indians have gone away, and right now our borders are expanding quite nicely. So let's see, where is Gandhi? Okay, he's up here. So I think he definitely, I think, will try to expand down here. So that's going to be a problem eventually. Let's get these guys moving over to the deer, and these guys can stay behind here, make some mines and everything. Let's also get optics. We could try to get the Great Library, since our capital is on the coast. We can build ships, and what did I say? Great Library. I meant Great Lighthouse, and the Great Lighthouse will give us naval improvements. What is it again? +1 movement and +1 sight. And it also provides a free lighthouse, which is good. We are going to build a mine over there and a camp over here. Production is now at 17. Food, though, has decreased. So win-lose. I'm going to build the National College. We are now getting 3 faith per turn, which is quite good. And I think I'm going to leave it there for today. If you enjoyed this video, there will be a link at the end of it to go watch the next one. And yeah, I'll catch you all next time. Bye. Now as well. Right, so these guys are good now. Where are you going to expand? Why are you expanding over there? That makes no sense. When are you expanding? Next turn, okay. Hopefully they expand somewhere over there. Okay. You guys need orders, just wait for now. And if Quebec City, if you want 6 times 25. Okay, so I want to know how their capital is doing. Oh, wow, what the... Okay, first of all, it's 11 population, which is pretty good. But it's at half health, so they're being attacked. No, not the Great Shoshone. Yeah, okay, Quebec City got tile over there, so this worker, as soon as the road is built, can come back. DCs will be connected, which will give me more gold. We got metal casting, there we go, plus 8 gold. And then we also build a market that will give me more gold. And the Shoshone lost their capital again. Let me get civil service. That will let me buy these guys, which is good because since I